Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a heads up. This podcast is not perfect. We ran into a couple of issues, and I want to let you know right off the bat what's going on. Also, welcome to the fantastic life, which is my hotel room while I'm going to school. It's great. Maybe I'll talk about that in a future episode. I don't know. But anyways, we weren't able to use our studio cameras. We were able to get the audio pickup, but no video because the switcher wasn't working at the time. So we ended up by using Colin's DSLR. So it's not going to look as great as I had hoped, but, you know, it's the first step into the right direction, right? So pretty much what's going to happen is, because I was having some really weird audio sync issues happening, the darkness because of there's a curtain there and everything, so it's more intimate now, as you're in my room. Anyways, pretty much what's happening is there was this weird off sync with the studio audio and Colin's DSLR, so I was able to match it finally. There may be some weird little delay. Maybe I did the best that I could. Nonetheless, somewhere down the video, you're gonna see like a black, maybe 5 seconds, maybe not even, like this black section of like just audio and no video. I could not get that part synced up, so I had to just leave that blank, and then the video is gonna kick in again. And then later down the road, there was this moment where you'll see what happens, but I decided to keep it in mostly without hearing another sync clap, because you guys don't need to hear that. But just to show you, like, shit happens. Like, and we got to find ways around it. And if not, then we're always going to get kind of defeated and quit. So it's just kind of like my way of showing you guys, you just got to roll with the punches, man. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and we'll catch you next time. So bye, I love you. I got to do this, and then I got to do this, and then I have to hit that. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Select Start Network. I am one of your hosts, Justin Larson, and today, guys, we are about to have a good time, as if we never did this before. Yeah. Because, I swear to Christ, we've never done this before. It's not like we've ever had any issues in the past. No, everything's been streamlined. This is the first time we're doing this with a very expertly awesome high-definition camera that is totally not, you know, Colin's DSLR that he was so generous enough to lend it to us, because the fucking switcher didn't work! It doesn't matter, we're here and we're happy! And I'm going to introduce my co-host. So let's start with the man in the center.
My name is Colin Burns. How are you doing?
Oh, I love that voice. And to my far right, which is your left. Stage right. No, stage left. Haha. I remember stuff. Mr. Liberty Ranger.
That's me.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
All right, guys. Yeah, so we're going to quickly go over a couple of things very, very fast. Yes, Cole, I'm talking about video games. I'm sorry. But
oh shit!
It is not what you think.
I'm so sorry, Cole.
We are just going to briefly, very quickly talk about what our #1 game of the year was, because that podcast fell to shit.
What podcast?
Exactly. The conversation we had.
What podcast?
Yeah,
Those,
in front of cameras, that nothing happened.
Isn't it fucked up that one week it's video, no audio. This week it's all audio and no video.
Yep.
Yes.
Except for the fact that Colin was very professional.
Ignore this. Ignore this.
But no, anyways, we had talked about two major things last time, and one was the game of the year, and it came down to Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild,
and I think Shadow of War, but literally because it was like the last to get eliminated.
Yeah. But anyways, the winner,
Shadow of War,
much to my chagrin, was Super Mario Odyssey. My pick would have been Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Still both fucking fantastic.
No, amazing games, right? Both Nintendo games too. Who would have thunk it, right?
Also, Nintendo's fucking killing it this year. Holy shit.
Also, on a side note, wonder why I'm this sweaty. I'm going to talk about that later.
Although, like, jujitsu.
Right.
Oh,
Matt's going to kill you.
The Muay Thai. Yeah, he's going to kill me.
I will show him this video.
Oh, God, please don't. Love you, Matt.
All right, anyways, and then the other thing was our movie of the year, which it came down to Dunkirk.
Baby Driver.
No, you voted Baby Driver.
Yeah.
That was one of the top 3, though, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. Piece of shit.
Oh, was it? Oh, no, yeah, I voted that out.
You fucking assholes.
No, it was Dunkirk.
Shouldn't be.
Am I the only professional?
It's raining. It's raining.
Is it?
Yeah, she just called me, and I texted her. Apparently, that won't work.
Right. Fuck it. No, okay, back to movies.
Dunkirk and blank. What were the other two?
Blade Runner and
Logan.
Oh, yes. And my two picks.
It was so funny though. You're like torn between the two, and then we both said Dunkirk too, and then we both said Dunkirk. Fuck. Epic freak out. What is this fucking 2000? What is this?
Go let Raimi in the back door. That's what she just called us about.
All right, but today we're going to talk about a couple things. One of them being the new Infinity War. It's calling it Civil War. I'm proud to
You
get it
just
right.
called it Affinity War.
It's the war of affinity. They all love each other.
Exactly. How deeply do they love each other? We're going to find out. So it is Infinity War, the new Marvel movie that's coming out in May 4th, 2018, I think? Or at least May 2018.
May 4th was the first Avengers, so that's what I'm fucking guessing.
Yeah. So, you guys, we've all seen the trailer.
Nope.
Yes.
You've never seen the trailer.
I'm making a point of it. I'm not gonna watch the trailer. I don't care if you guys talk about it. Like fuck it. Like,
Well, there's no real spoilers, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly. But I don't want to go into anything. I want to go into it blind, mostly because my brother went and saw Thor Ragnarok in blind, and he didn't know about Hulk, and he said it was fucking magical. You know, he's like Thor's about to fight some dude, and then the actual reveal of Hulk, he said like it actually was like fucking awesome. Yeah. But you see it in the trailer, so I was like, after that I was like, I don't want to see anything for Infinity War because I want to have I want to be surprised. I want to be excited.
I'm doing the exact same thing with the next Star Wars movie. I have watched one teaser trailer. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm not watching anything for Star Wars.
I'm so excited about Star Wars. So I have watched them all, but yeah, Infinity War. I'm not gonna watch anything. I'm just gonna go see it when it comes out because I'm excited.
Oh well, I'm gonna say, I'm not that excited.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. First of all, the music was amazing. Like I love the slow version of the Avengers theme song. It's really good. It's very climactic. That got me there. What didn't get me was, I guess I'm getting a little bit saturated with CGI villains. And Thanos is a giant CGI villain. And if people had an issue with Justice League, Steppenwolf, they're going to have an issue with, they should technically have an issue with CGI Thanos. Now, I know they've had a long time to flesh the character. Well, they barely really fleshed Thanos out, but they've showed him a couple times, they've teased him. And I guess because of that, it's more acceptable that you have a CGI character you've seen in a couple of movies, and they're like building up to be a big villain versus Steppenwolf being like, boom, Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's the excuse.
I mean, Thanos is like, he's a really cartoony looking character, you know? Like, his whole look, when you look at it, he's got like red eyes, and he's got that stupid jaw thing.
They've done quite a bit to change him to look more like Josh Brolin.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, that's actually another download.
They've slowly done that over the course of the movie since they cast him.
Well, I mean, the first time, right, it was in Avengers, there was no person picked out for Thanos at that time.
Yeah.
So it was very comic booky Thanos.
Yes.
The next time you see him, Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
Yes.
That was when Josh Brolin, and they changed him slightly to look more, and now that he's in this one.
It's like total Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
It's like Josh Brolin with a slight tint of purple.
And,
that's the
stupid
huge.
jaw
They
thing.
really desaturated Thanos. He went from like a very fucking like a purple to like looks like maybe he has a rash all over his body.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks kind of like a very like dull purple.
Plus they gave him a wife beater, and I'm not really feeling the wife beater.
Is he fucking like Hellboy?
It legit looks like he's a trailer park boy. You know what I mean? It's like fucking Bubbles without the glasses. That's what it looks like now.
I got all the Infinity Stones. I'm gonna
Bring off, Ricky.
What am I gonna do with this Infinity Stone? He's gonna go punch some fucking Avengers. So yeah, it's just like it's what it looks like. So that and also blonde Black Widow, I'm not a fan of.
I heard about that and I was just like, I don't fucking care.
Look, I'm
hair
just
color.
saying, look, I like redhead Black Widow. It's not even like I'm saying Scarlett Johansson's not attractive. I'm just saying as the character, just find it looks better with the red hair. That's what
I think so too.
Because that's such an iconic part of the character, the red head and the leather suit, killing guys.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like Atomic Blonde now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also
kind
a good
of.
movie.
Atomic Blonde, it was a cool movie.
But what about what do you think, Colin? Do you?
Going back to your point about how CGI villains, I have to kind of disagree with you there, because Justice League is such a shit example of that. The CGI in that movie was not finished. It was
What about
not
the
as good as it
mustache?
could have been.
I mean, the not mustache.
I'll be honest.
God damn it.
I didn't realize. I did not see the
Bullshit.
Yeah, but
The
as soon as
first
you-
scene in that movie, you get that close up of Superman. You're telling me you didn't notice like
It
his,
literally looks like
his
it's, like,
face looked like
cropped on.
puffy. It looks like he's standing there just doing this.
It's just, you know, it was a handheld camera. And there's little issues with old handheld cameras and stuff.
It's the first and last shots of the movie are him with the CGI mustache taken out, and it's so bad.
But yeah,
He had to do Mission Impossible, so.
Okay.
But just blame Tom Cruise for it.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise does everything.
Now, speaking of comic book movies, obviously, I want to talk about what are your favorite? What would be your number one with Affinity War coming out? What would be your top 3 Marvel movies?
Oh, easy. I got mine picked out already.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, Marvel overall and Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Damn it.
I know what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Not gonna
It's
happen.
like Spawn.
I was gonna say Logan. No?
Oh.
Yeah.
It has to be MCU.
It has to be within
MCU.
the MCU.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, I got. I thought it was just Marvel. I was gonna throw like the Spider-Man, the OG Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2 in there,
No,
but
sorry, man.
it's not MCU. Okay. First and foremost being Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Loved it first time. Second would be Spider-Man, but that's more of just I love the character. And then third was Thor Ragnarok, but I saw Doctor Strange recently, and I think it beat it out. I loved Doctor
Really?
Strange.
Really?
Doctor Strange was interesting, and I really thought Benedict Cumberbatch did a good job.
I think he did a good job, but I thought the movie was very bland.
Yeah.
Besides the Dormammu, like the
Actually, no, I'm changing it back.
Dormammu.
See, I'm not the only one.
Dormammu.
That dude, except for that dude being at the end, like I don't hate him. I just felt it was like another generic Marvel superhero movie.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going with Thor. I thought about it, and like I thought a good Cumberbatch killed it, and I really had a good time with Doctor Strange. But Thor was fucking. Thor was really stylized, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
And then my secret fourth pick is Black Panther's part in Civil War. I loved every part that he was in. No,
Just
I
Black
thought Civil War
Panther.
was good, but I thought Black Panther was fucking awesome in that.
All right.
So that's my top 3.
All right. What about you, sir?
My top 3 would be the Avengers, the
Okay.
first Avengers,
Yeah.
the first Iron Man.
Okay.
But my favorite so far is Captain America: Winter Soldier. Because the Russo brothers
shit.
brought such like a spy thriller tone to it.
Yeah, pretty much
And
it was-
it put action in a place that
Yeah.
the MCU hadn't put action
it's
yet.
it's a spy movie that just so happens to have a superhero.
Yes,
involved.
and I love how Marvel is doing that with all their movies. Like
Yeah.
the first Captain America, it's not really a superhero movie, just a World War II movie where the first guy's name is Captain America.
Yeah.
And the second one, it's just a spy thriller starring Captain America.
Yep.
Ant-Man, it's just a heist movie starring a dude named Ant-Man.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I love how they're doing those movies in that
Yeah.
way.
Ant-Man, I liked the part with I forget who the actor's name is. I think.
Paul Rudd,
No, not Paul Rudd. I
villain?
know Paul Rudd.
the actor.
The
Like his
villain.
Mexican friend when he's
Oh,
like
Michael
telling
Pena.
yeah when
Yes.
he's like telling like the stories and stuff. I genuinely that was that was like my favorite part
He
of
is
the
a
movie.
highly underrated actor. That guy can be
That
funny as
is-
hell.
That is clearly an Edgar Wright moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, the way like talk about like from person to person to person to person.
Yeah, and it's like all the cuts and then the voice staying the
Yeah.
same, all that stuff.
That is Edgar Wright. That's one of the.
Don't
things
get
that
me
stays
started on
the
Edgar Wright.
You
go
really
on.
He means that in
don't.
a
Really
positive
don't.
way.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you? What about you? Top three.
I think of so. I would like to go. So number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I just think it's fun. They go right into it. There's no setup to it. It's just colorful humor. I love James Gunn as an actor, or an actor director, and an actor technically. I think he does an amazing job. Number 2, I think it'd be the Avengers. Avengers 1. I think it's a good.
Really, I didn't think Avengers 1 was that good.
I think it was good.
I think it was a fun culmination of all the movies, and then but at the same time when I saw it, I was just like I wasn't like, oh man, Avengers. I wasn't overwhelmed. I was like, all right,
The reason
I came with Thor and I thought it was
Yeah.
awesome, epic. Avengers, I was like, okay, that was nice.
Yeah. Well, I think what Avengers, the first one, did right so well was the fact that they actually did team up superhero movies. Now, in Justice League, the movie, again, I like Justice League, the movie. I actually did. I didn't think it was too bad. But one of the things they did wrong was it was Superman, or Batman's going to do Batman thing. Aquaman's going to do an Aquaman thing. You know what I mean? Every superhero just had their own moment. There wasn't really much of a team up, except for like maybe 2 parts. One where Cyborg has Aquaman and like flings him to a parademon.
Yeah.
And when Flash, which I'm gonna fucking talk about Flash, it's fucking stupid. Flash like dings the sword into Wonder Woman's hand. That is like the only 2 real power superhero power moves, like team up moves, versus the Avengers movies, which was like fucking lightning's getting blasted off the shields, going to somewhere else. Fucking repulsor beam, whatever. Fucking Thor and Hulk are like smashing the giant thing, and you get like there's a constant team up in every single situation.
Yes.
Versus of Justice League when they're fighting Steppenwolf, which is like, here's my turn. No, here's my turn. It's like when you're watching the old Power Rangers movies or the shows, where like the Putty Patrol's like constantly like dancing in the circle, like around them, not really fighting, until one goes in, they get knocked down, the other one just jumps in and does something. That's what it's like. That's what it reminds me of. So I'm like, fuck, man, like that's such a wasted potential. Then OP Superman comes in and just.
I think I will agree with you on Avengers is That like final like the New York scene was a lot of like there's a lot of really fluid like you know like Captain America throw a shield, it comes back to him, then Iron Man shoots the lasers off, all that stuff, and then as that's happening, like Hawkeye, a guy flies by and gets hit by Hawkeye. It was like really cool, and they did a lot of like cool team up stuff. So I will say it did that well, but again, I just think the movie in general.
And then number one, without a shadow of a doubt, Suicide Squad. Woo! All right.
Liberty has just quit this podcast.
Yeah, but he'll be back because he has to.
Yeah, he has to vent his feelings
Exactly.
about
Hey,
Jared
you wanna
Leto
talk
Joker.
about how great of a movie Suicide Squad is?
And Will Smith killed it as Deadshot, didn't he?
But I did hear that he was hard to work with.
Yeah, exactly. And don't you feel like Jared Leto is such a talented actor for going so method with the Joker?
But still, Will Smith, really hard to work with.
Oh yeah,
Frank
obviously.
Fury, it's insane.
Obviously. And
Let me get back over here!
obviously Margot Robbie is just like not an attractive person at all, isn't she?
Even Nicole! Our camera woman's like, what?
I'm
I
so,
don't think she did a good job, but I think she's true.
I have to stop myself. I'm so sorry, Margot.
will
I
never
didn't
work
mean
with
a
her.
word of it. I'm so sorry, Margot.
Margot doesn't care
she
about
She
you.
will. She'll know now. I'm getting.
One person said I wasn't attractive, and it was a joke. Prepare to beat
I'm so sorry, Margot. Please don't hold it against me.
Did you say sorry?
Sorry, Margot.
I heard sorry, Mario.
I heard Mario too.
All right, anyways, and for real though, my number
I'm
one.
so sorry, audio person.
Thor Ragnarok.
Really?
That would be my number one, yeah.
I'd really
Super
like
high
that.
fun, high octane, and all that. So, but what are you guys expecting for Infinity War? Who do you think will actually die in the first film?
Captain America.
Really? You think
No, not
Cap's-
first. Not first.
Like,
I don't think anyone's gonna die first, really. I think minor characters maybe, like the one blue girl from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nebula? Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I think they're gonna kill off minor characters, and then the second one's gonna be all the big deaths.
See, I think Nebula would play more of an important role because it is one of Thanos' daughters.
Yeah, she does
actually,
have
no.
that connection.
I just meant like she wasn't like
Yeah.
main cast type of person. I think that they're gonna. I genuinely think they're gonna do new school Avengers. So all like the classic people are gonna get lost, and then you're gonna have like the Iron Man's gonna stay, but you're gonna have like Spider-Man and like Black Panther and like all these and Doctor Strange. They're all gonna be all the new Avengers. I think that's what they're doing. So I'm pretty sure like a lot of the older class, like I don't know what they're gonna do with Hulk. I don't know what they're gonna do with
You can't really kill Hulk
Hawkeye.
unless he's...
Hawkeye's retiring for sure. That's what I'm saying.
I think Hawkeye's gonna die.
And then
Yeah, I could
Like,
definitely
and I mean,
see
like-
Hawkeye dying.
And I mean,
Yeah.
like, and I doubt they'll get this dark, but like his family dies. Hawkeye loses his mind, tries to fight Thanos, and just
Yeah.
like get the music pumping, like ba 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 ba, and like that's it. You know what I mean? Like I honestly think it'll be one of those moments where like, oh shit, Hawkeye has a chance.
I think he's gonna put up a little bit of a fight. Like he's gonna catch Thanos off guard and like do some damage to him, but then Thanos is gonna get
unless
pissed
it's
and
like,
just like
I have
fucking-
these adamantium arrows, wink to the screen and shoot them. It's not gonna happen.
I think they're gonna kill Hawkeye. I don't think they're gonna do like that. He's like da 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 da. Wait a minute, dead. I don't think they're gonna be that unceremonious about a character like that.
Hawkeye solo film. That's
Okay,
what I
here's the
want.
thing. Okay, I want it to happen, but I also don't want it to happen. I think Cap's gonna die.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want him to die because I think it'll be a good motivator going forward for it, and I think it would bring a good end to his kind of arc. Like the fact that he went rogue and now he's got the beard and the long hair and he's got to lead the Avengers for the one last thing to save the world. I think he's gonna die in this. I hope he does, but I also kind of don't want him to because I like Chris Evans as Captain America, and I think he's actually a really underrated actor.
Okay, I got an idea. I'm calling the final scene and shot of the movie.
Okay, so for the first,
This is the first one. I think Cap's gonna die in the first one, and the final part is gonna be like Bucky, like picking up the shield and like putting it on, and like it's gonna be like okay, now the war is on. So part 2 is gonna be set up by Cap dying. That's what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a huge long fight that ends with a loose end, and then when Cap dies, that's like the motivation. You see like the team that made it out behind. Like
The new Avengers.
like,
So
like
Infin-
Tony and Bucky, I think, and then it's gonna be like Bucky and Tony making up as he like puts on the fucking shield.
Yeah.
I think that's my guess. I think it'd be cool. It would inspire me. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'd love that.
I think that would really work. I think if they ended Avengers 3 Infinity War with kind of the beginning of the new Avengers, of the way things are going to be for the future.
And then
so
you-
again, like
yeah.
they might do I heard this read rumors about Robert Downey Jr. not being Iron Man, but he's continuing as Tony Stark. So he might be in the movies, but he's not going to be doing the action.
So, like,
he could just like show up and just like.
Rhodey's going to be like the new Iron Man type of thing?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't think Rhodey is. I think it's going to be like they're going to like kind of ditch Iron Man and then go like. I think they're just going to go whole new cast and then just keep Iron Man as like, you know, captain of the Avengers basically.
So maybe Tony becomes the new like
Alfred.
Yeah, I was going to say like Alfred or
He's basically like Jarvis, but I think he's going to be more of like not like you know just in like whoever's Iron Man's here. I think he's going to be like team captain. Like they're going to go on missions where, you know, Spider-Man and Black Panther go on a mission where Iron Man is like talking them
through.
through.
Nick Fury.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yes, that's good.
That's a better way
Nick
to
Fury
describe it.
He's gonna show up. He's gonna die.
He's
So
on a
again,
snakes
I
in a
think
plane.
Nick Fury's gonna die.
Yeah.
I think in the first one, Hawkeye's gonna die, and then this is not a dead prediction, but I predict you're gonna see the Hulk for 5 minutes, and then that's it. Then it's gonna be Bruce Banner the entire time, and then in that Hulkbuster you see in Wakanda, it's Bruce.
Oh, that'd be
inside
cool.
the Hulkbuster, not Tony. That's my prediction.
Really?
That would
That's
be
what I'm
awesome.
thinking. Yeah. Because he was in Wakanda, whatever it's called.
Wakanda?
Wakanda?
Yeah, that's like the Black
Wakanda,
Panther's
yeah.
place. Yeah.
Wakanda, yeah, with a W, right? Wakanda,
Yeah.
I guess?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's Bruce, because he's there, because you see the scene between him and potentially, if it's the exact same following shot, of him and Black Widow with them smiling at each other, and you see like the disassembled Hulkbuster arm there. So I'm thinking it is Bruce Banner that was inside of the Hulkbuster. Like a revamped Wakandian Hulkbuster.
Oh,
Like,
that'd
they
be
put some of their
awesome
tech
with
in
like
there to, like,
a lot of
light.
like vibranium and stuff too.
Yeah.
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 That'd be I would dig that. I'd find that cool because it'd be the whole idea of like him having the power of Hulk but actually being controlled by Bruce Banner, and I think that'd be a really awesome thing to look at. Because there definitely, if that happened, there'd be that scene where he like punches a wall and he'd be like, "Oh, look how strong I actually am."
Fuck you, Hulk.
Yeah, and then,
Don't need the Hulk.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I'd like that.
Yeah.
And then you would need something like Tony Stark or Black Panther to like tell him, like point him towards him, be like, "We have the strength of the Hulk, but the mind of Banner."
Yeah.
Like talking something like that.
That'd be
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
there's so gonna be that scene.
Oh, yeah.
Avengers is kind of predictable, but it's awesome. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can really say about Infinity War. So excited. I'm tempted. I'm lukewarm.
do you need to see more first, or
No,
you
I
just
actually
think,
I don't want to see anything at all anymore at this point.
Yeah.
I'll like obviously I'm gonna go watch it. Like it's not like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an attempt and I'll see. Again, I might be actually pleasantly surprised because my expectations are not. I'm not saying low, but they're at the midpoint. So I'm probably gonna get impressed with what's gonna happen. But yeah. One of the other things I wanted to talk about, which kind of I have to do this now. Actually, if I think about it.
He's on protein.
Yeah.
propane.
I am on something that's
Just
called.
made myself laugh.
Jesus, guys. I'm doing something this December, which is pretty much I've dubbed, and I've also seen other people dub it, so it's not me with the original idea.
Detoxember.
Detoxember.
Oh,
What did you say?
I said Dick Summer. That's
That's
when
a different thing.
That's when you go.
That's
and
our
get
other
real
podcast.
slutty.
Our
that's
late
a
night
dick- it was a
podcast.
dick pic every day. That's what it is. It's like one of those calendar things there.
Oh my
It's a
God.
Dick pic every time.
It's got like the little like 12 days of
Every
Christmas thing. You like take it down. It's like a dick pic on the calendar. Every
I'm
day.
so sorry I started this. Game. Let's go back to the fucking detox, please.
Oh my god. All right. Anyways,
Nicole, our cameraman.
yeah.
Jesus,
She's like, why am I here? Why am I doing this?
we're sorry we dragged you into this.
God. So, but yeah, we are. We're doing this thing. I am specifically doing this thing, Detoxember. And pretty much for the entire month of December and maybe further, like throughout, I'm going to start pretty much no booze, no junk food, no sweets, no pop, nothing like that for the entire month of December. Mainly because I want to get back to the fighting shape, so that will help a lot. But secondly, and this is going to be a bit of a downer, but I'm going to be real because I'm not afraid to hide these things. Being in the hotel room on weekends or in days that I'm off and I have nothing to do and I have that case of beer right there, kills me.
I'll take it off your hands.
I will, next time I'll bring it over because I don't want to deal with it anymore. And because what would happen would be in a night, was it 2 weeks ago now? Probably 2 weeks ago on Thursday or Wednesday night, whatever it was. I went through a 12 case of beer by myself, like just pop, because I was bored. I had nothing to do. And I didn't have any plans because I don't have money to spend because I spent it on the fucking booze because I was an idiot. It's the truth. And it just like after the week I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I'm literally wasting my body and my time away from doing this. So instead I've been like I said, once I thought about not doing the booze, I decided to start doing things like, well, I'm going to start going back to take my protein shakes. I'm going to start eating healthy again. So I had to buy the disgustingly horrid pre-cooked chicken from like PC, the blue menu.
Oh,
chicken.
the unseasoned crap that.
No, this one's actually seasoned, which is worse. And it's like a squishy skin layer, and it's really gross because like I don't obviously eat the whole strips. Like I'll cut them up and like I'll either put inside of like a quinoa or rice or something like that, or I'll put inside of a salad. But it's too squishy and bouncy, so it doesn't taste or feel like real chicken. So what I have to do is take sriracha sauce and some chipotle from like the little Mexican lady bottle.
Yeah.
Like it's like the
I know the
top.
one you mean.
Yeah,
I know the
like
one you mean.
Chalupia? I don't know something. I'm getting racist now. I'm sorry. But anyways, you go and you put those things in, and then you that's the only way I can actually withstand the fucking taste or the texture of the disgusting chicken. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like I want to start fighting again. I mean, fuck, you guys saw like beforehand. I was just having fun. Yeah, my goal is demonstrating what I was doing pretty much. And yeah, like I started literally sweating just because I was talking about it and being under the lights. Like that's not how I used to be. I could fucking go 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. Once I did an hour and a half of jiu-jitsu sparring and didn't even notice. And I was sweaty, but I wasn't as bad as I am now. I wasn't even tired. I wasn't out of breath. Going up the fucking stairs, if I do two flights of stairs, I'm done. Like it's like I'm heavy breathing now, and that's not okay. Like it drives me fucking bananas. So after pretty much, I know my hotel has a they don't call it a gym. They call it a small gym because it just has a treadmill and like a little Stairmaster thing. So I'll be using the treadmill every day, and then probably after classes when I'm done, I'll have my bag with me and I'll just go to the wellness center we have here and go on that treadmill, or if they have weights, maybe I'll start doing weights. But right now my main concentration is to lose weight, not gain it, but with muscle mass. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do there. But yeah, the reason why I'm kind of bringing it up, I know you want in. Yeah, I can teach you some of the Muay Thai stuff too.
Yes.
So that'll be awesome.
I mean, I'm not doing the detox part, but I'm doing the fitness part of it.
Yeah, you're down for that. Yeah. So that's awesome. But yeah, it's like the reason why I'm bringing it up is because like I need to be held accountable. So what better way of doing it than this was supposed to be live. That was the main goal, was this to be broadcast live. So like everyone would be like, I heard you, motherfucker. It's not like I'm going to redact this from the archive. This whole segment is gone.
There's a part where he's like, there's something else I want to bring up, and then it cuts right to the end.
The entire time. Like from December 1st to December 31st, I am not touching anything.
No Christmas sweets. Nope. None of those little Christmas cookies.
Colin, we're just gonna have to eat double for him.
So. Oh, you're gonna be eating quadruple, son. Yeah. My family is French. Okay.
I don't.
So,
oh no.
The sweets, what you guys would call meat pies, the tortilla, it just flows for days.
Do you just sneeze?
Make fun of my people. Don't make fun of my people.
Don't make fun of my people.
What people did you have?
White.
But yeah, you will be seeing me probably once a week. You fucking guy. With either something like this, or even on air, I might be fucking eating chicken because I need to keep the regiment. I have to keep it going.
I would love that.
I just smelled that.
Chicken cast.
But it's been shitty because I started obviously December 1st. But I mean, after that, I feel like I have more energy. I'm more peppy. Like I feel like not slogged down. This weekend, I did both quizzes that we had to do. I finished off my After Effects project plus my interview project. Like I finished it all because I'm like, I'm not drunk, I'm not wasted, I'm not hungover, I'm not sleeping until noon. So I'm like, I have all this free time because I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning.
What quizzes?
Pardon?
What quizzes?
TV, Media Today.
And,
TV.
Broadcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go. But it's been shit like you're doing so good for so long. Good. Yeah. But yeah, it's been an experience. I'm not gonna lie, I am missing. Well, besides like booze being my vice, my other thing has always been fast food.
Yeah.
Fucking pizza or burgers, man. Like I could, and I did for a while, almost every day eat that while I was at school, because like it's such a quick and easy fucking thing to do, especially living in a hotel where you don't have an oven or like a grill or nothing like that, right? So I have to find a creative ways to make food, and my creative way was like A&W one day, chicken nuggets next. Maybe I'll get a hot and fresh, and maybe I'll get a Subway next day because I want to be healthy. Like it was that kind of bullshit.
It's one of the point when you go to Subway because you're trying to be healthy, where you realize you're like, oh shit, I'm not healthy.
Yeah, and then trying to feed this fucking body, which is
Yeah.
not easy, is like buying 2 meals, 3 meals, supersize everything before I feel full
Yeah.
with fast food. Fucking, you go to Little Caesars. This is something that I did this past before December 1st. I got a medium pizza and I got Italian cheese bread. I ate all the Italian cheese bread. I ate half the pizza, and then when we had that midterm, I gave to Rami, you know, I'm like, here, like, I can't fucking deal with this anymore. Like, just fucking take it. Because I will devour everything. If you give junk food in front of me, I don't have the willpower to stop. I just fucking I am like the Hoover vac of junk food. It is terrible.
Yeah.
Do you know what has actually helped me with my like of junk food has been being unemployed. when you don't have a job to sustain going out and buying stuff, you realize you're like, I'm hungry, but it's also like 10 o'clock, so I might just go to bed.
See, and I should have that issue, but then my mind's like, Tracy's getting paid this week, it's fine.
Yeah.
So like, there's still an income that comes in, right? And it fucks me over. But yeah, it's like one of those things where like, I'm done. I am over it, and like, I am ready to move on and go for bigger and better things. I was 260 pounds when I was fighting on the regular. I want to go back to that. I think when I weighed myself, when I was back in Sudbury, I was at 301. So I got 40 pounds to lose.
Swapped automatically.
If you hit it again, what does it do?
Starts over at 1.
Okay.
Okay.
How
Yeah,
long ago?
Should be good.
How long ago was that, Nicole?
Like 10 seconds ago.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's do another sync real quick. All right, here we go for a sync. 3, 2, waffle hands. Waffle pan hands.
That's what they call them, waffle hands.
Waffle hands.
They're squishy. You can do many things with them. They're malleable.
So is the recording started?
Yeah.
That's what we got to do for his lower third one time when we're introducing him.
Waffle hands.
Justin has waffle hands.
But anyways, guys, from the things you might have missed out for those
Here,
10
wait 1
seconds,
second.
it's just what?
What?
I had to check my phone. I didn't want to be in the thingy. I thought we had a second, so I could check my phone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So just-
well, we do now.
Okay.
No, we're not. We're gonna keep it all in actually. All right, because I'm that asshole. Pretty much, guys, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna suck, and we're gonna see how far I progress. And I'll be keeping you guys up to date on the socials, Facebook, Facebook.com/SelectStartNetwork. I believe it's what it is. Snapchat. I don't know what my Snapchat is, but you can follow me on Twitter at SSN Larshay, and you'll be able to see my progress because I will at least post it. I'll try my best at least once a week to post something.
Okay. Well, also, if you guys are wondering, I just realized like we didn't explain it, but there's gonna be a jump cut because our recording just cut out,
Yeah.
and just like the camera stopped recording. And
Yeah.
did it do it again?
No, but your battery's gonna die soon.
Okay.
All right, so you better wrap this up.
All right,
Then.
so
better
let's
wrap this
actually
up.
pretty easy then. All right, let's talk about very quickly the strike.
It sucks.
It
Yeah.
sucked.
It sucked. Did you honestly think it was that bad going back into it, though?
No, everyone's been. All the professors have been awesome.
Yeah, they've all been very lenient towards us. They understand what we went through. They've like scaled back the work, and they're helping us get back in the swing of things very well.
Yeah. I honestly don't feel like it's been that much of a hazard because I thought of like, oh my god, like we lost what is it?
5.5.
5.5 weeks. Like Jesus Christ, how are we gonna fucking make up with this shit? Like that's right, Nicole. With the
I want to join.
we need a separate cam for Nicole. Just off to the side. just
Nicole
with her.
Cam.
But yeah, it honestly wasn't that bad. And obviously the people who had to quit, I get it. It's it's each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I find it hasn't been that bad, and honestly, I'm actually thankful it happened because going back into it now, I had to restart my brain all over again, and I feel like I'm picking up more stuff faster than I've ever.
Yeah,
done before.
honestly, yeah. And I just the strike was a super hard time for me just because you have nothing to do, and it's, a bunch of shit happens. So it's so nice to be back in school again and just be doing things and like doing the stuff I really like to do.
Yeah.
So if anything, my thoughts on the strike is that I'm glad it's done.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's done, and I'm glad we're back in it.
Yes.
And I'm.
Just watch on Netflix.
Yeah, well, at least for me, and this is gonna be the sappy part, but it's like I got to see my family for 5.5 weeks.
Oh,
Like I
lame.
can't complain with that.
Lame.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, guys, because the battery power is dying, I want to say thank you very much for joining us. If you enjoyed anything that we've done now, please support what we do. YouTube.com/live-select-start. Go to the Facebook page, Facebook.com/SelectStartNetwork. You can also follow us on our socials. For me, it is at SSN Larshay online for Twitter. Colin, you got any socials?
Instagram, Colin C. Burns.
I'm pretty sure mine's just like Liberty Roundtree. I don't really know.
I think
I don't
yours-
really use Twitter that much. So.
Well, yours is like LibTree.
Oh yeah, it's something
Liberty
real
80
stupid.
something? Yeah.
If you look up Liberty Roundtree, you're gonna
Yeah.
find me. I'm
There's-
the only Liberty Roundtree in the
Yeah.
world.
But yeah, guys, with that, thank you very much for joining us. And as always, we love you, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Peace.
We need an outro.
We do.